Hi everyone, this is Doris with Rich and Love Fashion, and on this week's episode of Dose of Doris, I wanted to help you not be taken advantage by the wolf in sheep's clothing and just see people for their face value of who they are. Because trust me, we're eventually going to meet these wolves, and these wolves are going to try, and I say try, take advantage of us. So I'm going to bring your attention over to the Gospel of Matthew, which states, "Be aware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are raving wolves." The gospel just said it there. We're going to meet these false prophets. If they're relationships, friendships, partnerships, whatever the situation is, we're going to meet them. But we need to be self-aware of what their tactics are and how to spot these wolves in sheep's clothing. So I would have to say one of the ways is they're always playing on your emotions, no matter what, emotionally, spiritually, physically, future faking, primary tools. These are all primary tools to these wolves. You know, they put it like in their little toolbox, their little tool bag, and this is what they do to everybody. They take these tactics and this is what they do. And they will always make it fun and exciting because they want to make sure that they can, you know, form a fake bond with you and change and make you feel like you're just happy with them and everything's happy-go-lucky. And then immediately after they know and they sense that they have formed this bond with you, they're going to change the narrative so quickly. Your head's going to spin and you're not going to know what happened because now all of the attention, everything's on them now. Can we say narcissist? Can we say narcissist a little bit? It sounds very narcissistic. And again, like I was just saying, another one is they go quickly. So this is all going to happen very, very quickly for you. Like you're just going to be like, oh my God, we've only known each other for 3 days and I'm their best friend. Things don't happen like that. But they want you to open up. They're going to ask you questions. They're going to make you feel like you are their BFF. You know, you've known each other for like hundreds of years, like everything's like so amazing. They need you to drink the Kool-Aid. As soon as you drink the Kool-Aid, it's game over for you because now they got you hooked. Now you can validate their fragile egos and they can have their pity parties and they know that you're gonna come to them and you're gonna fix everything because it's all about them. It's the control. So if you wanna kind of test the waters a little bit, why don't you take your wolf and basically, you know, recommend something that's going to benefit you and see how they react. The wolf I knew always reacted poorly. If it wasn't going to benefit them, they didn't want to go do it. They weren't interested in it. They just were totally turned off by it. That right there is a tell-all sign of a wolf in sheep's clothing, right there. And another thing I would like to say, this is the biggest one. Things about their stories just don't add up. I mean, every single time, this is where they're majorly going to get caught up. So if you start going through the first two and then you start listening to their stories, this is where the red flags are just going to start popping up left, right, and center. And this is where you're going to have your awakening and going, oh my God, they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. Exit stage left. You're going to leave because it's just funny that these individuals, these wolves, don't feel like they can tell the truth to you, that they have to constantly be forming these ridiculous lies and storylines as if that each person in their little wolf pack, they have a different story. They're a different character with each person. It's just rather stupid and ridiculous, but that's just how they are. So when stories don't start adding up and you start questioning things and then they start gaslighting you, making you feel like you're crazy, like I never said that. I never said I was going over there. Yeah, you did. You told me you were going over there. No, I didn't. When they start doing things like that, you just need to distance yourself. That's the best thing. You can speak your mind or distance yourself. Whatever you feel is right, you need to do that because you know your situation. I don't, but you need to listen to inside. The answers are inside. You will be guided to the right thing because nobody deserves to be taken advantage of by anybody, especially a wolf in sheep's clothing. So hopefully this episode has helped you. Thank you for watching this week. And additional information can always be found by visiting richandlovefashion.com. Please support the channel by sharing, subscribing, and clicking the bell. And until we meet next time, remember to always stay glamorous.